My name is Manal Zaman. I will be representing Just One TV, where we will be taking some legal questions which will later be answered by Justice Fakhrun Nisa. Today we have here with us.
السلام علیکم. آئی ایم ڈاکٹر اقرا مقبول. میں ایک گورنمنٹ امپلائی ہوں. تقریباً 2 سال ہو گئے مجھے گورنمنٹ کے لیے سرو کرتے ہوئے. اور ابھی میرا ایشو یہ ہے جو مجھے ابھی تھوڑی دیر پہلے ہی پتہ چلا ہے کہ میری اپوائنٹمنٹ ویسے رورل ایریاز کی ہے، لیکن میں جنرل ڈیوٹی پرفارم کر رہی تھی راولپنڈی سٹی میں. لیکن اب ایک اور ڈاکٹر ہیں جن کے پاس ایک بہت اچھی تگڑی سفارش ہے. اب مجھے نہیں پتا کہ سفارش کس کی ہے اور نہ ہی میں ان ڈاکٹر کا نام لینا چاہتی ہوں. لیکن میرا کویشچن یہ ہے کہ ایک ڈیزرونگ بندہ جو آلریڈی پرفارم کر رہا ہے وہاں پہ اور کام بھی اچھا کر رہا ہے، اور اس سب کو جو ہے وہ کہتے ہیں سی ای او ڈی ایچ او جو بھی ہمارے اتھارٹیز ہیں وہ اس چیز کو ایڈمائر کرتی ہیں، ایڈمٹ کرتی ہیں کہ واقعی آپ اچھا کام کر رہے ہو. لیکن اس کے باوجود ایک اور ڈاکٹر صرف سفارش کی بیس پہ جو انہوں نے مجھے اپوائنٹ کر دیا میری جگہ پہ. تو ابھی مجھے یہ بتائیں کہ میں جو ہوں وہ کس کی سفارش کرواؤں. مجھے اس سوال کا جواب چاہیے. تھینک یو سو مچ.
اقرا، وعلیکم السلام. آپ بڑے ایک امپورٹنٹ پوائنٹ پر بات کر رہی ہیں کہ کسی بھی امپلائی کو پولیٹیکل ماسٹر کی ونگز پر نہیں چھوڑنا چاہیے. ایسا ہوتا ہے اور ہو رہا ہے. لیکن میں آپ کو ایک سجیسٹ کرتی ہوں کہ دیکھیں، ہر چیز سفارش نہیں ہوتی ہے. آپ کے اپنے رائٹس بھی ہیں اور قانون آپ کی رائٹس کو پروٹیکٹ کرتا ہے. آپ یہ دیکھیں کہ میں نے دیکھا ہے کہ یہ جو پروموشنز سول سرونٹ کی جو اپوائنٹمنٹ اینڈ پروموشن اینڈ ٹرانسفر جو ہوتی ہیں اس کے رولز ہیں 1973 کے، اور یہ رولز جو ہیں یہ اپلائی کرتے ہیں. اور اپوائنٹنگ اتھارٹی جو ہے وہ اس رول سے بیون نہیں جا سکتی. سو اگر آپ سے کوئی ناانصافی ہوئی ہے تو خدا را یہ سفارش وغیرہ کو اپنے پر طاری مت کریں. اپنے حق کے لیے لڑیں، اپنی اپوائنٹمنٹ کے لیے لڑیں، اپنی پروموشن کے لیے لڑیں، اور جو آپ سے زیادتی ہو رہی ہے آپ اس کے خلاف بھی لڑیں. تو میں تو آپ کو یہ مشورہ دوں گی کہ آپ کو جو میں نے یہ اپوائنٹمنٹ رولز بتائے ہیں ان کی جو اپوائنٹنگ اتھارٹی ہے آپ اس کو اپنی گریونس ریکارڈ کروائیں، اور پھر دیکھیں کہ آپ کی گریونس ریڈریس ہوتی ہے یا نہیں. اگر نہیں ریڈریس ہوتی تو عدالتوں کے دروازے کھلے ہیں.
Today my question will be from Hashim, who is also a student at a private school in Lahore. What is your question?
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hashim and I have a question that I am a resident of a uptown area and they have so much water filtration plant and they are selling the water, but our chief justice say that we don't have water. So the person who are doing the business of water selling and car washing, so what is the action on it and how can we survive in future?
It's a very important question. The water. In fact, the full bench of the Honorable Supreme Court, headed by the ex-Chief Justice Zakir Nisar, has not said that there is no water. It just shown their anxiety. What will be the condition and what will be the water level in Pakistan in next 2025? You know, what is so important in our life for human being, for animals, for agriculture, for domestic use? You see, scarcity of water means there will be no life on this planet. So we have to be very, very careful. You have mentioned the wastage of water in garages where you send your cars to be washed, and how ruthlessly that water is being used. That the government has to see, because the water of level in Pakistan is decreasing and it is very alarming, and it is so much alarming that the prediction is that the in future the war will be fought on the basis of water. So you have to save the water, and you have to be very, very careful about the use of water, which is necessary for the human being nationally and globally.
Today I'll be asking a few questions from Mr. Imran Rasool, who is a pilot and an aviator.
This is Imran. I'm a pilot and aviation consultant. I have a very simple question. I'm a very delicate person by nature, and I believe in deliverance of all such kind of rights, social rights in particular. Unfortunately, till the moment I returned to Pakistan, I faced two things. One is the deficiency and the total failure of human rights and the consumer rights. My question is, which is the more authentic, seasoned and the trusted platform where I can launch my application with the registered complaint number, and I do get the follow-ups and the feedbacks or such kind of, I would say there are the any formalities what they have done, because I need solutions. I'm a very busy person. I cannot rush after my complaints. I need to have the solutions provided by the competent authorities with the deliverance. Thank you very much.
Asked about the violation of human rights. Human rights are the fundamental rights which are protected and safeguarded by the Constitution of Pakistan. That is Article 4, Article 9, it starts from Article 4 up to Article 23, 25 of the Constitution of Pakistan, which safeguards, protects the human rights of the citizen of Pakistan. And if there is any violation of fundamental rights of an individual, he can always approach the constitutional courts. Now the next question is about the consumer right. There is an enactment that is called the Punjab Consumer Protection Act 2005, and it defines the rights of the consumer, and it also explains where to lodge a complaint. If there is any violation of the consumer rights which are explained in this enactment, which are very clear, then you can lodge a complaint before the consumer court. And the consumer court, what is the consumer court? Consumer court is guided by the Deputy Commissioner of the district.
My school is Silver Oak School, so I would just like to ask that the government, that what will be done with the students of the matriculation system who have scored below 90% marks. Why do they have to give the board exam from the federal or the Rawalpindi board as a private candidate? That's all I would like to ask.
I will suggest that this government and the education minister as well as the Prime Minister of Mr. Imran Khan must take a very strict view of the observation made by the Honorable Supreme Court regarding a petition of City School, Grammar School, Beacon House and other private schools, and they were very, very serious that all those students who are studying over there, they are being overcharged. They are being overcharged at the pretext of summer vacations and other development charges, and that should not be done, because all these education institutions must have a regulatory body, and the government should also make a regulatory body to keep an eye on these private institutions. They are making money, but they are not delivering to the students the convenience of reduction of fee and overcharges on many items. Now I think that this is the time that the FBR, as directed by the Supreme Court, and other institutions should take a very serious note of overburdening the parents of the students who are studying in the private school with extra fees. And this is the way, this is the only way that it will be stopped.